Good day, everyone.
Please,
can we just give like an additional, we know some people are already here. We really appreciate everyone that have made it for this international program, we call it, because people from outside the country, outside Nigeria, they are here also. And thank you. This is Smart Partners Consulting. Pleasant afternoon, sir. Thank you so much, Pamela. You can just go to the chat room and just welcome someone. Say, welcome to 2026. Welcome to 2026, where we'll be talking about achieving our goals. You can go to the chat room, just say, welcome to 2026. Welcome to our awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Fantastic. You can introduce yourself on the platform like what Pamela just did. You know, your state, where you are from. You're from Lebanon, you are from Bulgaria, you are from Lagos, Nigeria, Edo State, Ibadan, Abuja, Federal Capital Territory. And if you're from Port Harcourt, you're from Ghana, Gambia, and if you're South Africa, Mozambique, Morocco, that defeated Nigeria yesterday. If you're from there, let us know. Wow, from Lebanon, Beirut, fantastic. Selena, thank you so much for showing up. Oh, Christine, oh, awesome. This is great. Now let us just give a little, like 2 minutes more, we're gonna start. By one, in the next 2 minutes, we should start. While others will join in and let us have a wonderful session. I'm excited about 2020. And you will get to know me more in between and every other guest that we have here. As you come in, just introduce yourself and let us have a great practical conversation today. In the next 2 minutes, we'll be starting. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. Hello, are we there? Can you hear me? I just want to be sure my voice is clear. I want to be sure you are hearing me. Fantastic. Good, Nandi. Good, good. Okay, welcome to Smart Partners Consulting. This is our first event for 2026, and we thought it would be better for us to bring this to the HRA community, to the business community, to the public sector and to the private sector, depending the part that you belong to, locally and internationally, and because of this concept of achieving goals. There's always an excitement every year when people globally celebrate the new year, and everybody comes up with what they call New Year resolution. But before I dive into that conversation, my name is Tijani Iyemi-Fohai. I work for Smart Partners Consulting. I'm the founder of Smart Partners, and our company has been around for close to a decade right now. And we can proudly say we have really delivered quality services to organizations across Nigeria, West Africa, and also outside the country, outside the space of Nigeria. In the course of our businesses, we provide services to a lot of sectors, oil and gas, healthcare, real estate, and the likes. I have my background in different areas. You can check me up on LinkedIn, Tijani Iyemi-Fohai, and you can check me up on LinkedIn just like that. So it's not just about me today, it's about our wonderful guest. We have a wonderful guest with us this afternoon in the person of Nandi El Halabi. And good. I've met Nandi for 2 years ago when we had a program with Coach Master Academy, I think at the background in Singapore. And it has been a very wonderful experience, knowing Nandi about 2 years ago. And I want to tell you for free, Nandi has a wonderful experience that she will be sharing with us. Nandi is a big person in the sporting world in Lebanon. And she's currently doing a PhD in leadership and management. And Nandi is a certified ICF coach and is also accredited by the Olympic community globally to do a lot of work with athletes across the globe. And what does that mean? Nandi is a mentor and mind coach expert in our field. What she will be sharing with us today is a practical thing that has happened to her. Nandi experienced an injury some couple of years ago as a sportswoman, and she went into depression and she went into a very terrible season in her life. But she was able to discover herself and use the power within to go through a transformation that has made her an institution and a voice in the area of taking people out of depression, taking them out of, setback that incident would have caused, bad news would have happened to them. And Nandi is here to share with us a wonderful, tools in the area of mind mapping and how to use mind mapping in different dimensions of your life. Could be your personal life, could be your professional life, could be your business life, and can also be for parenting when you're raising your kids. So it is very applicable tools globally. And for me, I will like to share with us that the mindset of people is very important. The greatest people on earth, the people that we have looked up to, people we have read about in different articles, in every sectors, we found out that they went through a lot and they were able to achieve their goals. So goal setting is one thing, but goal getting is another thing. And for you to get your goals, and whatever a man thinketh he is, that means your mind plays a very pivotal role in helping you to achieve your purpose in life. And that is very important. I know we are aware of all this concept, but most times we start the year with an excitement. Most times we start the year with certain goals. And along the line, between the end of the first quarter, we're just back to square one again. What is the cause of it? Is it a spiritual problem? Wow, we don't know. If it's a laxity at some end, sometimes we don't know. But this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody across the globe, and let us make welcome my wonderful friend, my professional friend, I will call her. She's my colleague in the coaching space. the person of Nandi. Please welcome Nandi for us. Nandi, you have your stage right now. Do what you know how to do best. Thank you.
Thank you, Tijani. Thank you, Tijani, for this great introduction. It's my pleasure to be here with you, everyone, and I'm really humbled to be part of this community to share what I know from experience and knowledge so that you can start and kick off your 2026 the right way. I hope this session will hold many positive impact afterwards, and let's start. Please confirm that you can see my screen so that I can start with our session for today. All right, so my screen is visible now. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Christine. Okay, so as you know that this session today, we will be talking about how to achieve and start achieving your 2026 goals, putting them in the right form and using the right tools. So our objectives for today, we're going to gain mental clarity of your 2026 professional goals, learn how high performers think before they plan, also use mind mapping as strategic thinking tool, and leave with one clear structured 2026 goal map that you can implement it on many different goals. And finally, we're going to identify your personal performance blockers that will help you understand them more in order to overcome it. So to start with our session, I would like you to answer in the comment with a number from 1 till 10. If you, as today, if 2026 ended today, how confident are you that you would achieve your biggest professional goal? So 1, you're not confident. 10, you're so confident. Let me know in the comment section, what number would you choose answering this question? 5, fair enough. 7, nice. Not bad numbers as a kickoff. Oof, 1, all right. I'm sure that you're gonna use this session today to improve this number. 4. So we started off right, 5, 7, 5, then we dropped into 1, 4, 1. All right, this shows actually, this is an indicator for many stuff that we can consider for our session, including that there is a lot going inside of your minds. So you might be distracted, you might be overwhelmed. So this is the right place to be at in this session. Hence, because we know that high performance don't fail because they lack ambitious. We all know that they fail because their thinking is fragmented. So this is not a motivational session, guys. We're gonna do a working session over here. So if you are interested in starting implementing your tools today with me, please grab your notebooks, your tablets, or any note-taking tool that you are comfortable with so we can start our session the right way. Okay, so I want you also to write in the chat one word that describes how you currently feel about 2026. So your numbers now tell a lot about how are you feeling in today's session, in today's emotions or mood. So it might be unclear, it might be overwhelming, it might be exciting. So let me know in the comments One word that would describe your current feeling about 2026. Positive, brilliant, exciting. Excited, optimistic. Grateful, possibilities. I like that. Cautious, gratitude, optimistic. Brilliant, brilliant. Challenging. This is the beauty of every single year, I believe. Hopeful, open, nice, excited. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, guys, and your emotions. So, to kick off the main point that we're going to talk about, so SMART goals, everyone in this chat, I believe, is aware of the SMART goals. So, just a summary of it. So, the SMART goals, S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A achievable, R realistic or relevant, and T stands for time bound. So SMART goals fail high achievers because they don't do the proper mind mapping. And we're going to dig deeper today in how mind mapping can help you and what are the pitfalls that each and every high performer or achiever would fail in. So the mind mapping, it's a tool that mirrors how brain of leaders actually work. So to start with the SMART goals, we all know that they are linear. So I can write them, I can put them into words. It's a linear strategy that I do. So it follows a logic of defining the real objective that you are looking for. It is sort of breaking the entire or the big end goal into small objectives and steps. It's executed step by step in order to reach to the end goal. And it can reach the outcome if you followed one by one accordingly in a good structure. So it works very well in the technical tasks, short-term projects, predictable environment. Why I'm highlighting this point? Because the problem that high-level professionals face, so the leadership, if we can say challenges, involves people uncertainty. It might involve a pressure. So one decision can trigger multiple reactions that require constant recalibration. So your reality as professionals in leadership positions, so we're talking about executives, we're talking about seniors, not the technical entry level. You have constant interruptions. So everyone knocks your door, wants your assistance, wants your help. Hence, this might stop you from doing your step as written in the linear SMART objectives. Then you have the competing priorities. So you have external factors that you cannot have control of. You have the human behavior, your team members that you're working with, unexpected human behavior, attitudes, etc. And you have the uncertainty and risks of all the tasks that you are doing, especially if it is related to any trend or in a fast changing market. Also, the decision that change other decisions. So sometimes you have to take a quick decision that might affect on your future decisions or your future actions. Hence, if we can summarize a little bit the linear goal setting, we can assume that linear goal settings means if I do A, then B will happen. So this is the 1 + 1 = 2. However, leadership reality is when I do A, B will change. Then C will react and D resist. And I need to adapt. This is my role as a senior or as an executive. So seniors don't just ask what's next. They ask what affects what. System thinking allows all the leaders to see the pattern that leverages the points and unintended consequences. So why are we talking about linear goals versus what executive thinking does? So linear goal, as we said, that it can go from point A to point B. Then we assume clarity that it comes first so that we can proceed. We prioritize action over alignment. So I need to do this task. It should be done despite the action, the next action or the results. I'm task oriented. Coming to the executive thinking, we move in multiple directions at once. So I might have different projects running, but I should align each and every one together to get the best result I need for my company or for my team or for the annual income, for example. Accepting uncertainty as normal. So we all know that in the linear goals, we have the stuff that can't be changed. So again, 1 + 1 = 2. But accepting the uncertainty, I might be able to adapt to any pop-up. Because in any environment, in a senior level environment, in executive environment, I always have pop-ups for the past reasons we spoke about. It requires clarity of thinking before actions. And this is one of the major things that leadership or high leadership fall into because they are all over the place, they are distracted, they can't focus in one single place. So high performers, as we know by now, they don't fail because they don't plan. They might have planned a lot. They fail because their thinking is fragmented, as we just said, across too many decisions. So much on my plate, I need to figure it out. That's why mind mapping will kick in. It's not about planning more. So you might have planned very well and you have a clear and solid plan to move forward with, but it's about seeing the full system you are operating in. This is your role as executives. So again, let me know in the comments if you want to share with me for sure, what goal have you been carrying for more than 2 years? And each year you say that this year I'm gonna execute it, or this year I'm gonna achieve it. And tell me one or more results why it's not achieved yet. So if you are open to sharing, please share with me in the comment any of your writing a book. Okay. Why is it still not achieved? Other pressing project gets in the way. Okay. Despite your planning to it. So you're planning each and every year that this year I'm gonna write my book. So the plan is there. Yes. Writing my book, not achieved because I don't really enjoy writing, so I keep pushing it forward. Okay. Why is it important then for you to write a book if you don't enjoy writing it? I want to leave legacy with my book. Okay, okay. A side note, Pamela, I truly understand where you come from. because it's very common that whenever we have something to share to the community or to share with our people, it's always nice to keep a record of, or to keep our secrets of life, of doing things better and doing it the right way. But nowadays we have many platforms that can still survive many years all over the entire world. So if you don't like writing, maybe your creativity will show in different platforms. For me, I enjoy writing. It's just I seem to have too many things reading my attention, plus family and children distractions. All right. Okay. So again, with Helen and Pamela, we have two already planned uh, projects since 2 years almost, but they are not achieved yet. So first, let me talk about the four core elements of executive mind mapping before we start hands-on doing what we should be doing in this session. So number one, it should be one dominant goal. So high performers lose momentum because they need to put attention on different tasks. So splitting your attention will not give you the right focus that you are looking for. So keep one dominant goal. This will create your focus and give you a better and faster decision making. Number two, mental clarity. So before doing any action, if you are distracted, your action will be affected with your distraction, with you being all over the place. So action without clarity will create motion, only motion. So you're gonna give orders, your team will execute. But we're not looking for motion, we're looking for progress. And this is the difference. And this is what makes a good leader and a better one. So leaders must organize their thinking before committing to any energy. So we're not only looking for motion, we are looking for progress. Number three, strategic branches. So everyone at any time of the day, I ask any of my clients or any of my colleagues, they show me their to-do list. That's brilliant. Having a to-do list will organize your daily tasks. But on this level, we don't need only to-do lists. Okay? So we need something called mind mapping, which is the mind maps that normally captures your priorities. So you can understand what is the bigger goal as a high performer person or senior leader, and then strategy will come and you will execute it through a to-do list. So some people confuse between having a strategy and having a to-do list. It depends on their way of seeing stuff. So the to-do list is the execution of the strategy and not the strategy. Number four, alignment between role, energy, and environment. And that's very important. So sustainable success normally happens when what you do and how you think and where you operate support one another. So combining those three will help you have a better alignment of the overview of your bigger project. So I'm going to give you an example. So if you are a consultant, managing complexity, all right? So a consultant juggling between multiple clients, industries, deliverables, environments, etc. A linear plan turns into endless tasks. So tons of to-do lists, many tasks to be done. A mind map will replace this and it will help to separate strategic thinking from execution. So he will know or she will know the strategy behind what they are doing. To identify repeating patterns across clients, and this will give me better time management and will reduce wasting my time. Protecting thinking time, because also unfortunately some clients and some leaders who want to think and have their thinking time, assume that this is a time wasted. So thinking time is very important at this level. Reduce mental clutters, it will reduce uncertainty, it will reduce distraction, and this will give you mental space. So again, we're not looking for motion anymore, we're looking for progress, productivity, better results, not the normal random cliche results. So now it's your time to start with your very first 2026 mind map and put in your example that you want to work with. So on your paper, your notebook, your tablet, any note-taking tool, I want you to write one 2026 goal in the center of your page. Then put 4 branches, one for results, one for skills, one for environment, one for identity. So I'm gonna give you a few minutes to do this exercise. Let me know if you have any questions up till now, so I can answer you and have the best out of this exercise. Knowing that this exercise will be just an example, a start for you to do many goals ahead. So start by writing one goal, draw 4 main branches only. What is the result that you are looking for from this goal? What is the skill needed to achieve this goal? What type of environment you are looking for in this goal? And what's the identity you are giving for this goal? So take 3 to 5 minutes for now for the sake of the session's time, and start doing this exercise. Let me know if you have any question. I'm here ready to help. If any one of you is struggling doing this exercise, please feel free to let me know. Okay, so for the environment, like what are the atmosphere, or what is the atmosphere that you would like to have to achieve this goal? Let's take the book, for example. So the environment should be a calm place. I'm just giving an example. It can be a different one. So it should be a calm place. It should be a place where you have like at least 2 hours a day, for example. You will have your cup of coffee on your desk, writing your book. So this is part of the environment and the atmosphere that you can add to your goal. I hope it helps, Pamela. Okay, so start by telling me your result. So, okay, Ita, before I answer you, let me quickly jump to Helen's question. So the identity is, what brand or what look do you want this goal to look like? I want to look at fancy. I want to look my book to look fancy. I want it to be for teenagers. I want it to be modern. I want it to be for high level society. I want it to be for leaders. This is the identity I put for any product or service or goal. Does it help, Helen? Perfect. Okay, so moving to your question. So you're confused how to start the mind mapping. So what is the result from the MSc anatomy? What's the result behind it? What is the needed skill to achieve this end goal? So I'm not an expert in this field, so I might not be able to give you the right examples. And as we said, the environment, how should be the environment for you to work on the skills in order to achieve this result? Okay, and the identity, what's the, as I just explained, what's the tag, or what's um, the view or the preview of this end result you needed to pass the remaining 2 papers of ICANN and learn how to utilize AI to solve financial reporting with ease. All right, so this is the goal. Now tell me the results, the skills, or write it down. I don't want to know your results if you don't feel comfortable sharing. Skills, environment, and identity. So this will help in your mind mapping and in your strategy. Ita, is it clear for you? Okay. So write it. So write the scale up. So write if it is number, if it is data, if it is anything. The result can be anything. So this is the result of you doing this goal. It might be a personal reflection. It might be something materialistic. It can be anything. The result can be anything. There's no limitation in mind mapping. So let me know if we can continue with our session or if you are still doing your exercise. Okay. Yes. So you can add this, Pamela, you can add this to your result. Perfect. Okay. So let's move forward. And I'm sure that you're gonna have lots of time in your upcoming days so that you will achieve or you can write many goals on this paper. So before moving forward, just tell me by now, just by doing this simple exercise, do you think that starting now you are starting to gain more clarity of your goals, or you think it's a little bit far still? Yes, sure. Perfect. Perfect. Brilliant. This is the aim of the session. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right. So let's talk a little bit about the invisible blockers that might stop you from doing the previous exercise. So number one, the identity conflict. So the identity conflict, it means who I am versus who I need to become. All right. So growth normally, when goals requires a version of you, mainly you will see that you will have identity crisis. I'm gonna give you a market example. So if you are selling a service, okay, and your service covers wide range of audience, but you need to give a better identity for your service. So I want my identity to look more like a high-end service. What you're gonna do is you're gonna fall into this identity crisis because part of you will say, but here I'm having my clients and I'm having a lot of clients. People are not paying a lot, but I'm still getting clients. The other part will say, but the high-end clients might not be able to pay me as I'm outing for or as I deserve because I've been working with low-end, if we can say, clients. So this identity crisis, if it continued for a long term, your service will collapse. Same thing for your goals. So if you don't split firmly between who you are now versus who you want to become, who you want to become will not be achievable. Did you get my point? Amazing. Okay. So the second thing is the cognitive overload. So too many priorities fragment, focus, leaving no mental space for strategic thinking. So I'm all over the place. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overloaded. I can't carry more projects. This is not because I'm not able to do it, because go back to your to-do list. What you're doing is just a bunch of to-do lists without any strategy. So this will lead to cognitive overload. So too many priorities, you can't focus on a simple task, your concentration and focus is all over the place, and this will leave you with no mental space for strategic thinking. Third one is the decision fatigue. So what do we mean by decision fatigue? It's a constant decision that drains clarity. So every single day, I'm waking up to take decisions. This will cause many delays. This will cause poor choices because your mind is only focused on decisions. But Nadine, leaders should take the decisions. I agree, leaders should take decisions. But that doesn't mean that each and every single day you wake up just to take decisions. Remember the thinking time we spoke about earlier? This is very important for you as a leader to prioritize it. So having this thinking time will give you a better decision making, hence a better choices, hence a better outcome, etc. All right, are we good? Is there any questions so far? I hope that you are now aware of these blockers and start to get rid of them if you have any. So again, as we have been talking about the strategy, we know that it might fail when mindset is unaddressed. So what I want you to do now, circle one branch of your mind map. So remember, we put our goal in the middle and we have 4 branches. I need you to circle one branch that feels heavy for you or unclear. So if, for example, the result is unclear for you, circle it and right next to it, what usually stops you in this section. So take 2 minutes to do this exercise. On your mind map, circle the branch that feels heavy or unclear and write the reason that usually stops you in this branch. Are we done? Did you figure out which branch is heavy or unclear? Okay. So you mean the environment, sort of. It's related in a way or another. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's talk now about a 3-step execution filter. So we did the mind mapping, we did all the branches, we know what should be done. All right, now what? So we start with what requires focus, not effort. So not everything needs more work, right? Some goals move forward when attention is directed to the high impact area. So sometimes it's not the more work that I need. You just mentioned that sometimes you need motivation. Sometimes you need to focus on tasks and get out of all the chaos or the mess that you are living in. Maybe your children, maybe your family, maybe at work. So just calm down the noise surrounding you. Then, number 2, what requires elimination? So whenever you do the mind mapping, you will realize that not everything requires your attention. So some tasks you're putting on your table that might distract you, that anyone can do it. We're going to talk about delegation in the next step. So it might be a low value task or outdated commitments. So remove them. Let go. Letting go is part of moving forward. Number 3, what requires support or delegation? So many of us in many leadership positions, when it comes to critical timings, we always tend to take the decision or the action or the skill or the task ourselves. Sometimes it's lack of trust with my team. Sometimes it's like I'm the most experienced person, so this is my job to do it in this critical time. But we eliminate the other option that some leaders need to stop doing everything themselves and delegate it to the right support or the right people or the right team. Because you hired a team for a reason, you have a team for a reason, you hired experts for a reason. So the leader is not the expert in all fields. It's the person who knows how to navigate between his or her experts. So delegate. This is not weakness. This is being smart while leading. So now on your mind map, to help you with a better execution, I need you to write for each branch one action that you will take to achieve this branch. One habit that you must stop to achieve this branch, and one support system, a friend, family, colleague, a community, anything that you currently lack. So write down next to each and every branch one action that you need to take, one habit that you must stop, and one support system that you think you lack in the meantime. Okay, just guys, make sure that you don't only write it in the chat, write it on the mind map that you are doing right now. Are we done? Perfect. All right. Before we move to the last part of our presentation, I would like to know if any of you guys would like to share your mind map with us. So from the very first thing that we wrote until now, if any of you would like to share that with us, I would appreciate them to open their mics and share it with us. Let me know if any of you would like to share their mind map with the entire group.
Yeah, if you would like to share your mind mapping, please just raise your hand, use the symbol, and then you have the floor or you have the screen.
All right, Pamela, to
Thank
answer
you.
you, thank you, Tijani. Pamela, to answer you, one support system you currently lack. So, for example, you don't have any person or any member who's supporting you in this goal. And you think that having maybe your husband, maybe your partner, maybe your children, maybe colleague, sister, sibling, any person supporting you would give you the motivation or will give you a push so that you can do what you need to be done. So this what I mean by support system. Someone who supports you, who gives you motivation, who lifts you up whenever you're down, this kind of person. It might be a community. So for example, I belong to a ICF coaching community. At some point, I might need help from this community. I say it out loud and they support me and give me the needed help or assistance that I need. So this is my support system. I hope it's clear, Pamela.
Nandi, there is a question on the chat.
Which
Say I
one?
need. Okay, okay, that's fine. You've handled it. You've handled
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Execution filter. Thank you.
ChatGPT. This is not missing, no? One habit I need to stop, cut down on some engagement that's not aligned with my goals. See, we just spoke about this. It's blocking many people from moving forward. Brilliant. I'm happy that you are aware of it now. That's amazing. So, do we have anyone who would like to share their mind map with us? If not, let's move to the last part of this session. So, Tijani, do we have anyone with raising their hand? No, there's no one.
No,
All right.
no one.
All right.
They are
So,
keeping it secret. It's a
yeah,
secret.
it's fine. They have all the right to do this. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right. So, moving, the support system I need right now is stick with people who are committed to similar goals as mine. Excellent, excellent. All right. So, guys, this is our session. I hope it was beneficial for you. Before closing and giving the floor to Tijani, I would like you to write in the chat one insight you gained from this session and one thing you now see differently after we introduced the mind mapping thing. So let me know your opinions in the comments. Be as honest as you can. I'm open to any comment, any suggestion, all your insights. If you gained any, let me know, guys.
Yes, at this closing and reflection, moment, we'll appreciate if you can use your microphone, and I will really appreciate it. Let us just hear your voice. You know, Nandi has been speaking alone. Let us hear your voice and as you share. So
Okay,
you can
let me
do
go
that.
first.
Thank you, Ellen.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jenny, and thank you, Nandin, for the impactful section. I always thought that there was something wrong with me because I always have several tasks that require my attention. But hearing it from you that high performers usually find themselves like that make it made sense to me. And knowing that the reason why I fail at some, it's not because I lack passion or ambition to see it through. It's because my thinking is fragmented and I need to sit down and focus on one thing per time till I see it to a reality. It's something that is soothing. Thank you very much. I really learned from this session.
Thank you, Ellen. Thank you for your honest feedback. Thank you. I hope you will do many goals in this year after our session.
Yeah,
I'm
we
looking
also
forward
have
to do it. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Helen. And Pamela, you have it now.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tijani, for this wonderful opportunity. And I also want to thank Nadine for making this whole mind mapping so easy and as practical as possible. This is the first time I'm really learning about mind mapping, and it's so clear and easy for me to understand. So one thing that has been on my mind, aside writing my book, I wrote one about 3 years ago, but I've been finding it difficult to just write another one. But I think I know how to go about it now. And for my business, I'm thinking of increasing my client base this year to at least 30%. So for the skills I think I need to have, I need to know how to put myself out there, my brand out there, to be able to know how to create the visibility that my business needs. I think I also need to know about selling and closing skills as well. So for my environment, I'm now sharing a bit of my mind mapping now. For my environment, I would like an enthusiastic work environment where my team members buy into the vision and they are willing to give their best to it. For the blockers, visible blockers, I think I have. There's a huge gap between who I am and who I need to become, because I don't think I really have the skills that I need to make this happen. And of course, there's this cognitive overload of so much to do, which the first sharer spoke about. I think those are these two are the major visible blockers that I have. So for my execution fillers, so you said she work on one action per branch. I think the action I work towards now is learning. That's increasing my knowledge base on making my brand visible. So I have to look for how to learn about selling. Maybe probably get books on it or get someone in to train myself and my staff. That's number one. Number two, the habits I need to stop. Distraction. I easily get distracted and waste time. So those are the things I think I have to check. The support system I don't have. I don't have so much. Getting reliable staff to support my dream and my vision. It's not really there right now. So that's one thing I'm hoping that this year I'll be able to work on and overcome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this session. Thank you.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Pamela. Thank you. That was amazing. Thank you.
This is really amazing. Any other person? we are so excited with this response. If it is just for Pamela alone, I'm so excited. You made our day with this comment, and also Ellen and other persons that have dropped their comments on the chat room. You know, we want this reflection in the next few minutes, 60 seconds time, and then I can share with us before we close for the day. Any other person? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, thank you each and everyone. Can we all just go back to the chat room, use your different reaction, and appreciate Nandi, my professional friend from Lebanon. Wonderful. Oh, you know, when I met Nandi about 2 years ago, and I asked her, I say, how you guys coping in Lebanon? And say, we are moving on with life. And it was in Lebanon I come to understand that you must have plan A, B, C, D, E, up to Z. So when there is crisis, you move to plan B and say, wow, some of us are blessed in the part of the world and we are enjoying, you know, great moments throughout the year in some part of the world, and we should be grateful so much. But I can see a lot of my friends in Lebanon, Linda, and others that we met in the class. You guys are doing so well in the country, and you're really doing very well. You know, you damn the crisis, and you're achieving. You understand? Even in the midst of the crisis, Nandi is doing a PhD, you know, in leadership and management. She's handling a lot of Olympic athletes across the globe, holding their hands, teaching them, mental coach. Wow. So there is no excuse for anybody not to succeed in 2026. Some of us, we are so privileged to be in a beautiful environment, no so much interference, no crisis, no rocket launchers in our environment. I know, Nandi, you hear those rocket launchers sometimes, and you're still moving on with life. Amazing. So no excuses for all of us here not to come back again and share our testimonies and say we've done well in 2026. No excuses. Absolutely. If Nandi can do it, we all should do it.
100%.
We all should do it. We all should do it. There is no complaining. There's no excuses. And in the view of that, please, we'll be sharing with you what we can offer you. Pamela, you said something. We got you covered already. Ellen, we got you covered. And you just give me like 2 minutes. We'll wrap up, please, before you start leaving the session. Please put it up and let everybody see what we have. So for us to be very successful this year. Thank you, Yinka. So Smart Partners Consulting.
Hello, Tijani. Before you go ahead, before Nadine shares, sorry,
okay.
When you asked for feedback,
yes,
I wanted to say something. I think I should still say. I will
fantastic.
be coming back to you on the possibility of having this facilitated for senior people in an organization. Okay. And so I'll be requesting a proposal in that area.
Okay, fantastic. Please, can you just drop your okay, what we'll do is let me have your email
I'll drop
so
it
that we can share with you. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. Any other person before we share what we have?
Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, Hayo. I can hear you, Hayo.
All right, great. Thank you so much for creating such a wonderful and impactful opportunity. Apparently, I had to join this training because I think the topic supports a topic I'm about to teach on Saturday, which has to do with yes, leadership and mindset evolution. And then I think the subtopic of that has to do with creating putting in place smarter routine and strategy for new season. Right. So my mind has been, okay, how do we use the new, and all of these are back and forth, New Year resolution thing. I just know all of those things for me are just the same mind process that we go through to waste our, our meaningful time without necessarily yielding results. And most of the time, this happens because all people hear is plan, keep planning, start being hardworking, start doing this. But nobody truly say or give the steps as to how that, every step of the way, how you do it, where to do it, when you do it, and, and then how you start it, right? So this is really impactful. And of course, that is making me actually speak out because in fact, my major reason was just to see how this goes. Then I see how I can apply some of the knowledge that I've had here to what I'm about to teach on Saturday. And of course, very wonderful. So why I now open my mic is because I run an organization. I think I run about 2 organizations, basically. One is an NGO and the other is my individual company at its own. And for my company as its own, the name is Swift Mind International. And what we do is consultation and building leaders and all of that stuff. And right now we're focusing on schools because a lot of students are in transition season right now. And most times they don't understand and don't know what it means to transit from one level to another and the requirement, the steps. And these are the things that they need to actually get, out of that space and that level, right? So it's making me wanting to say, if for real we can create, yes, another class that, dives deeper into this, that's one. Then 2, if there can be more like a partnership between the organization right now and Kingdom Partners, which is the NGO, and over time we can now transcend that into, my personal company, and then we see how that goes. So I wanted to put that out and then see, okay, if there's a possibility that we can do that.
Awesome, Hayo. Thank you so much. There's a lot of possibility for partnership because Smart Partners is built on collaboration business model. That is why I know we have strong partners across the globe that work with us, and we provide high-level training support, strategy support for a lot of organizations. So you are part of the family already, and just drop your email on the chat room and we will get back to you. My team will reach out to you and we can do something in 2026. Thank you so much, Ayo. We're all learning, sharing, and I'm happy you can pick some things from this session to add to what you want to share with your team. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Any other person? You guys have really made our day. You've made Nandi day also, and the entire team. We're expecting more people, but it's not about the numbers all the time. It's about the quality of the people. And you guys are great quality in this session. Thank you so much. God bless you. Okay, great. So Yinka, please, can you put up what we have for the team? Okay, I showed you about. Thank you so much. A very good childhood friend. We've known each other for more than about 40 years plus. He's a chief in Lagos State. Thank you. He's a chief. He's a crown prince, I would say, in Lagos. And he's a great guy. Thank you. Okay, now I want us to have a look at what we have here that speaks to the Executive Growth Cycle. It's a 6-month virtual program, and this program, Nandi, myself and Nandi will be part of this. If you need this, everything you need in your questions, what will you gain in this executive program that is going to run for 6 months, starting from the month of February. There's going to be one-on-one coaching for personalized leadership support. Design Thinking International Certification is a powerful certification program to help your thinking and your mindset in innovation and in creativity in problem-solving tools. You will get it also from this package. There is going to be an area of AI and data-driven leadership training for this 6 months. There's also going to be a training on profitability and performance. I can hear Ellen talking about how to improve profit and all the rest. You'll be doing a program on profitability and performance strategy, and goal setting and evaluation framework will also be part of what you'll be getting from the executive growth cycle. You'll be having a session, a monthly review. Okay, please share the file on executive with me as well. Okay, we'll be sharing. Everybody will get this monthly revenue optimization masterclass, accountability partnership, and peer group collaboration. We mentioned something specifically in this session about accountability partner. That is why support system. You will have a lot of support. You will be paired with a colleague and you will work together for this 6 months. Direct access to senior HRO and business advisor, faculty of smart partners, and people and leadership health audit. And this goes for just 500,000 Naira for 6 months. And we need just 20 people. So if you want to be part of it and you are bringing other persons to be part of this program, you will get a discount. If you are part of it, 500,000. If you are bringing other people, we will give you a discount of it. So this program is for leaders who carry weight of decision alone, who are responsible. And also, there's also going to be a support for digital skills. Those of you that want to do digital selling, your social media to be enhanced, to be optimized, you will also benefit from it. It's just for 500,000 Naira. You can't beat it. For 20 people, the first cohort, and we'll be starting in February. So you are between now and end of the month and be part of it. 500,000, those outside the country, $400 US. The program is packed for 6 months. You will not regret it. The same way you have enjoyed this program, the same way you're going to get the best out of it. Nandi will be there, I will be there, and other faculty of smart partners will be there to hold your hand, to support you in 2026. The latest iPhone is very expensive, and you cannot have, some people are buying phones of 2 million Naira. You are just paying 500,000 Naira for you to get a life transforming support and work with you for your goal in 2026. It's going to be an amazing time. My team will be sending this across to everybody. And thank you, Ayo. Thank you, Mr. Olayiwola. Thank you also, Eta, for your interest. And we are also going to reach out to you. Thank you. If anybody wants to just say the last word you have on behalf of the class, okay, the technical, okay, someone is here. My team, please keep up all Yinka, others, all this email, please track all of them so we can reach out to them immediately. Oh, Helen, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Somebody can just take the microphone and say the last word and let us all go and have a wonderful hours of the day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tijani. And thank you. We enjoyed every bit of this. It was very enlightening.
Thank you
so much.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Bless you.
Thank you.
They will get to meet you soon and we'll do greater things together, Pamela. Okay. Enjoy the remaining hours of the day. And for my team, I want to thank every one of my team. You guys have made this a success, starting from Grace, our digital head. Thank you so much, Grace. And thank you so much, Abiola, our HRO business support. Olainka, awesome guy. You've been doing so well, working throughout, making this thing happen. And also, I will not forget a wonderful guy also that is with us. I always forget his name also. That is what is his name again? Somebody help me. Thank you so much for what you do also. Thank you, each and every one of you. And thank you, my entire team. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, the entire Smart Partners team, for making it a wonderful day. Enjoy your day. We'll reach out to you. Bless you. Yeah, thank you, Amos, also. Appreciate you, Amos, for all you do behind the scenes for us all the time. Thank you, Amos.
No, I got to know my own. Such with I got through all the pain. Oh, I'm I bet you the other time.
Hello, Smart Partners team.
I didn't know my own strength.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I would like, if it's possible at your end, please let me see your wonderful face. If you can turn on your camera and let us have a cause to appreciate and celebrate this good start for the year. Amos has left.
Should I tell him to come back?
Yeah. Hello, so while we're waiting for Amos, Olayinka, can you hear me? Olayinka, okay, your mic is not audible, or what is it? Okay, you're in a noisy place. So early you're in a noisy place, man. I mean, your groove is too much. Oh. And Pastor Grace, how are you?
I'm well, thank you, sir.
Okay, a nice one. In all, I think the most important thing is that the long-awaited event has happened, and we have to give God glory in all, in everything. The Bible said, give thanks to God, thank him in all areas. It was a successful one, beyond any doubt. But that is my own perspective. Can I hear from you? I know you've been working tirelessly also around this event. So what is your take about the session, the people? Just your feedback.
Yeah, my take is I feel like the targeting, the audience targeting is so exact. We have the specific target audience, when I was going through the emails yesterday, trying to set up for the WhatsApp CRM and all that, I was seeing some of the countries that we got into the net. And automatically, immediately, I realized the things that we could do better if we were to do a replay, which I think we should do. This is not enough. It's very power-packed. By the time I was, was when I realized, this topic is actually very important for many people. So I sent it to my own personal contacts as well. And I had some of them join in. One of the people that actually asked if he could drop his, that we asked to drop their emails there. So yeah, so business contacts, everybody's practically thinking about this right now, planning for the year. So having just one session will not be enough. I feel like we're going to do a repeat, and when we do a repeat, we're going to create a landing page and automatically funnel them into our email marketing platform. Like there's a way we did a campaign just recently, and that particular campaign, I think it's almost the same thing, but the only difference is what we did in that case was we used a landing page, okay, and the landing page was not even not that wonderful, but within a few days we already had like over 100 people on the group. So I think that's where we're going to make an improvement on the landing page. We're going to create the landing page, and we're going to connect the form directly from the email marketing platform, so that once they click on the form, once they register, the next thing automatically that will come up is they'll be sent to our WhatsApp group. So that way, when they're on the WhatsApp group, they've not forgotten about it, because they registered, and then since it's something that is happening maybe in 2 weeks time, the what's the word I'm looking for? The remembrance gap, was a bit long. So I registered for something 2 weeks, because I remember we started this on the very first week of the month, So the fact that I wanted to join, but I registered it, some days back, trying to now remind me again about it. So I feel like the best for now would be the moment we don't even have to use Facebook forms. If Amos is here, he knows what I'm talking about. We were the same people that initiated it. Okay, so we just create a landing page, funnel them directly to the email marketing platform, and at the click of the button, once they click on apply, they are also immediately taken to our WhatsApp group. So we'll put that message in the Amos. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Hello, Amos. You're here, right? You can hear me?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So yes. So that's just that about funneling this and taking advantage of the target audience for far more than we already have, because I'm thinking ahead already. Then talking about what we've already done so far. As I said, we hit the right target audience. So I have Amos to thank for that. Thank you very much for the setting of the ads, the audience setting. Then we have quite a number of people to follow. We also made a mistake, and I'm sorry, Mr. TJ. You were supposed to ask them to fill the form right there on the meeting. Okay, but all is not lost, because some people already gave us their emails. In fact, this went far more well than I thought, because we already have people asking us to send them our proposals, which is fantastic. If we're able to close, even if it's just 10%, of this particular, or 20% of this particular section, it's also a win for us, right? So we now need to do this again. Of course, we're going to follow up on those people. In fact, I'm going to send fresh messages this time around about the executive growth circle. We're going to send fresh messages about that. Then we can start getting them to have conversations about it, right? They don't need to be in any group, because I was telling Inka that putting them in the group means that they've paid. The group is only for those who have paid. Even if it's just people that are inside that group, the EGC group will only be open to those who have paid. All right. Yes. So we won't even release the form unless you have signified interest in paying. And once you have paid, we'll put you into the group. And by the time I'm talking about it, I realized that even the price is even far lower than it's actually more cheaper than the value that it's promoting. Yeah. So
very cheap.
Yes. So, and then again, I also saw an opportunity for us to talk about our HR health check because most of the people there are people that own businesses. So next time we're doing it, we'll just put everything on the table because everything resonates with the one thing that we are talking about. So instead of just pushing it just down to just the executive growth circle.
Who is Jude? Who is Jude on the platform? Who is Jude? There's somebody Jude here. Who is Jude?
Oh, okay. Maybe someone that's just entering the meeting. I will remove the person.
Okay, please. Please. The meeting has ended, so let's block.
Okay, so as I was. Yeah, so but this was one meeting that this is the first time I'm joining a meeting and it all feels like it closed very quickly, very fast. So
because it was engaging, it was really engaging. So you will not really know because if you look at we started 6 minutes past 1 and we ended when I can't really remember when we ended, but we spent more than 1 hour.
Yeah, but it didn't really show. It just seemed like we're too fast. So yeah, we're going to do it again, Mr. T. That's my take from this.
Okay,
we're going to do it again.
Okay, fantastic. I like the idea because it resonates with me that we should do it again. And we should do it again quickly because we are still in the first quarter. So I can also tell Nandi. And so the creative is going to be us. Some people that are supposed to join us, we don't know the reason, best known to them, they did not join. We had more than 200 people. I was not expecting anything less than 60 to 70 people in this one. Is it because it is a weekday? I don't know.
No. I just think it's just like I said, the fatigue of the timing, the time lap was just too far apart.
Okay, so if we want to do it like, take for instance, I'm looking at we do it again before the end of this month, like maybe the last Thursday or the last Friday of this month. I don't know. It's just a thought, so that we can get so that I can speak with her. We can look like the last Friday of the month. Then we can do it around 12, not around 1, because sometimes people go for a break from 12 o'clock. They may use their 12 o'clock and connect. But the break time, I'm just thinking.
I think the 1 o'clock is still perfect. The 1 o'clock is just the 1 o'clock is perfect. The solution is what I just said. Immediate engagement. We're going to use a landing page this time around. Like I said, we use a landing page. The moment they register, they will join the WhatsApp group. We will start posting immediately. We'll create an engagement for that. So we're top of mind for them. As they join, we're top of that. We're top of mind. As they join, we're top of mind. As they join, we're top of mind. Do you understand? So there's no like gap of what's the word? Execution.
Let's make it action quickly. So we're having it. I will speak with Nandi immediately now. And we want to have a second run of it.
That woman that said she wanted the training for all her staff, we can now tell her, okay, let your staff join the mind mapping course as well. The mind there's a repeat now, so let's she and her staff join.
We don't really know what the training she wants for.
I understand. I'm just saying that if we do it again now, I mean they've had a feel of it. It will be easy for them to recommend people again to join because they've tested it. They know how nice it was. So we can just now remodel it.
I will not want to go that route. My reason is this: is that can we do end of January, last Friday? Okay, that is what Olayinka is saying. It's the same thing I'm saying, the last Friday of January. So I will speak to Nandi to create a time and let us get it done. We had 20, if we subtract ourselves from the people, I think we got to like 33 people sometime. It was, maybe network was taking some people out. So if we subtract our key people from Smart Partners, I think we are 5 or 6, myself, yourself, I think 5 of us, Bella, and every other person there. I think we should have close to an active 27 or 25, between 25 to 27 people that joined aside, you know. My wife also joined in between.
Yes.
So if we can have close to like 50 people again for the second run, I think that would be a good one. We'll be able to now have this. But what we need to do, I believe now, is that some people have shown interest. We need to quickly reach out to them before the interest will drop. That guy, Mr. What's his name? Olayiwola, is somebody I know.
That guy is a regular.
Yeah. Yes, it's
He's
a regular
on our
in our stuff. Okay. So he wants this thing for their top executive, and he also wants to be part of the EGC group. He mentioned it. And he also wants other services. So we'll send to him. This the ETA guy, what does he really want?
Well, I think he said the same. That was it. I think it was Ayo that said he wants to. I think it's Ayo said he wants you to do a partnership with him.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
That's Ayo.
Yeah.
Then the ETA
engineer. Okay.
Yeah. So
I think the Ayo is a partnership. The Ayo is a partnership. We'll reach out to him, and okay, Olawale Sufyan is a regular, so we would have this training in a more high-level way. It's also going to be virtual, and they will pay for it. Except if I want to bring Nandi to Nigeria. So that is it. So I think what we should do now is that all the persons that came for this program that we know, or those that didn't know, someone said it thought it was physical. If I don't understand that. Okay. So if anybody is thinking, so free, you now come physical, you come for free. The venue will be free. Nigeria, if with free, it is well. So, and that tells us again that we should make it, what we should do is that our creative should be very clear it is virtual, very bold. So nobody will say it's free, it's physical anymore. We'll reach out to everybody. All these other ones, I will reach out to them. I have all their emails. I will send to them specifically based on their need. But you guys, you'll be able to send the EGC stuff to every one of them. And also send to all of them again that we're having a second run. If they have people that they can share it with, they can share it with. All the people that did not attend this session, we should let them know there's a second run on Friday, the last Friday of the month.
Even those that attended, we'll just tell them this is the 2.0.
Yes, 82.0. And let us do it again. We don't need to send them cost for materials yet. Yes, we are not doing that. We should just inform them of the second event there. We are not, I even withdraw myself. You know, I did not talk about cost for materials and everything. No, we are not even giving anybody material. We're not discussing it. Let us just go straight ahead and close people into our core services. Let us not appear cheap, 10,000 naira thing. I feel that thing makes you look as if you are cheap. Let us downplay that area of the materials and whatever. The moment you are part of the EGC, you just have access to this video recording naturally for free as part of it. So it's one of the benefits of it. We are not going to put it on our YouTube channel or for anybody. We are not putting it there. It's an exclusive stuff, and we're not throwing it out to the public for now. We may do it maybe later, after 5 months. We can make it a public access on our website that people can have as a resource to access, but we are not sharing it now. It's going to be only for the EGC people to access. I think that is it. My own is to get back to you and let you know that Nandi is ready for the second round, the 2.0. It's still in the beginning of the year. It's good for us to still do it so that we can have it done in the last Friday of January. Then we can close it up. Thank you so much for everything. Amos, I would have loved to see your face. Maybe the day I will see you somewhere, I will know you are the one. But I don't know how you look. If you can turn your camera, if you're in a convenient place, let us see your face. It's only Grace that knows how you look. I don't know how you look. I don't know if you're able AI. Okay, you're not AI. Okay, that's fine. Okay, thank you so much. Do you have anything to say, Amos? Let us hear from you. Unmute your mic, Amos.
Okay, all I'm saying is that kudos to the team. We have done a really nice job, and we are hoping that we can put more effort to achieve our goals for the year.
Thank you so much. Hope you learn some things in the mind mapping too, because it's something applicable, you know, to us all.
Sure.
Like that. Olayinka, yeah, I need the recording. I need the recording so I can share with Nandi. She requested for it. Also, but we're not sharing it to the public for now. So thank you, Grace. I will speak with you privately. Thank you, Amos.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you, everyone. Yeah, enjoy your evening. I'll buy you TomTom on Monday. Take care of yourself.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.